Good luck.
Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience, and hello, friends and fellow gamers. I'm once again TempestMask1000. Some of you may know me as Steve, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my one run as compared to the triple threat from yesterday. This is going to be the start once again of some good old Mega Man action, but a little bit different from what you're probably familiar with. This is Mega Man: The Power Battle, one of 2 arcade games released for, well, the Capcom CP systems. This version of the game is going to be CPS1, which is the version that mostly gets ported from Capcom these days, especially for this version I'm playing on, which is going to be Capcom Arcade Second Stadium. It's currently available for all modern platforms, so PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, as well as their next-generation counterparts. And yeah, it's one of my personal favorites. Joining me, though, is DBK'd, a wonderful runner and someone who's done quite a bit of work into rerouting the game himself.
Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone enjoys the run. If you're in chat, just ask questions. I'll be giving some commentary during and just explaining some of the choices that Steve San's going to make. And let's go fast.
Indeed.
And let's get hyped.
Yeah. All right, so, yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to insert some virtual tokens right there, and time will begin once I have selected the first course. This is going to be the all courses category, so that means I'm going to be doing a full run of the game, and, yeah, let's get down to it. I'll be doing Mega Man for this run, because, of course, he is the star of the show, and we'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so the courses are random in this game, so that means when Steve San's going into an arena, he has to actually time the button press to make sure he gets into the right stage. There is a chance that he could actually end up going into the wrong stage, and Steve San's already starting off really good here.
Ooh, missed
just
that last
doing
shot.
the standard jump shot into a really fast kill. 90 seconds, a great start, even with this minor mistake.
I always forget that it's the wrong start button.
So now let's see if we can get into the correct stage. Okay, we're right in Heat Man, and we have the weakness. We have ice shot, so we're just going to do a little boom, 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 boom.
By the way, flashing warning, if anybody is a little bit affected by rapid flashes, then you're probably going to want to page away, because unfortunately the weakness reaction for all the Robot Masters is a white flash, so be very careful. Alright, here we go.
Alright, Heat Man, we're going to try and do this corner shot a little bit early there. Alright, go now. Wait for it.
Nope. Okay.
Try and set up in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. You can fast kill Woodman here by shooting into the corner shot. Yeah, it's got to hit the ground first. Do it one more time. Yeah, I would stick to the corners.
Yep.
Woodman can be really, really tricky though, because you have to get your shots in before he gets plant barrier up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just back up here because he's giving me a little trouble.
Unfortunately, we're out of Heat Man, so now we have to beat him normally.
Actually, I have a little bit left. I just wanted to get
a little bit left.
in.
Okay. Try and charge up.
Okay.
And we'll dodge it, and then we'll go into
Ooh.
don't throw it. Don't throw it at him. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was not the intent, but unfortunately, he was still invulnerable anyway. Yeah, that is a very hard weapon to get right, so if you're trying to get it, you really want to set it up with the charge shot, and even then, you're going to want it to hit the ground, because that's the one that melts his health the fastest. But yeah, if you're a beginner, it's not going to be the easiest to get down, so no... Should have focused a little bit there. Oh well.
Wrong stage select, but we're going to do the charge medium shot, so count 1, 2, and then jump back, and we should be able to deal with Gutsman pretty easily here. There's also the spacing in this stage is a little interesting. You can actually use the background to kind of help your spacing. So where you see the telephone poles, I guess they're like signals in the very background, is usually where I use the space Mega Man, and then you can do your shots in between there. And so normally the rhythm for the medium shot is you can literally count your head like 1, 2, shoot, and then jump back, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. And the difference is that you're going to be doing 6 damage instead of the full charge 4, so it's actually slower. And that was one of the things that was different from my route, is I never really counted for the fact that when you're doing the full charge shot, you're knocking down. By the way, this is Cutman just gets absolutely destroyed by playing that shot. We are going to be using continue here.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. I forgot that my health was a bit low. It's easy to get lost in that because every time you complete a stage, you do get at least a couple of points of health back with that little bonus section right there, which is always nice. It's
you get 2 points of health. Yes, 2 points of health, which is basically one little bar.
Cutman, right?
So Cutman, we're going to be doing shot. If we just bring him to the corner and let him jump up, we can jump with him, and he should be able to get hit very easily. It takes some nice critical damage,
Nice.
and that's the only weapon we need for this one. And we're already at the Yellow Devil now.
You're gonna see me hit that a couple of times, and it's just by pure accident because that's just part of the Capcom's second arcade stadium.
So Yellow Devil can be a little bit trolly if we get some bad RNG, but what we're gonna do is Steve-san's gonna try and jump and do double shot on the way up, and there, he's doing a pretty good job right now. He's gonna have to dodge here. Oh.
A little early on the slide, otherwise I would have gotten it scot-free. And just a little bit too little of super arm, but no problem.
A 78 is still a great time for Yellow Devil.
Absolutely.
So that's a really good stage.
All right, Wily time. So you know the whole game, rock, paper, scissors? Well, take that concept, except it's going to be scissors, fire, and rock. Well, potentially anyway. I'm going to see what happens with his positioning, and if it doesn't quite work out, I'm just going to stick to a bit of an alternative. But the idea is that by defeating him on the bottom with the first health bar...
Good. Full charge.
Yeah.
Don't hit. On the ground. On the ground. Don't
I know,
jump.
I know. That was a complete accident. There we go. So, yeah, whenever he's that altitude, I'm going to use the shard shot to do exactly that. I'm going to pelt him with a little bit of ice just to finish it off fast. All right. Super rock and roll. And taps one down.
Wily can... It's much easier in the power battle because Wily won't switch quite as fast, but in the power fighters, Wily will disappear and reappear much faster. So it's much more easy. We got a reset here, and we're going to go into the next section, which is Mega Man 3 through 6. And this, in my opinion, is probably the more difficult of the bunch.
So I'm going to go to Gyro Man first. And his stage is going to be somewhat of an auto-scroller in that the background is going to continue to scroll, and Mega Man will be not moving unless I'm moving, of course. But that's going to make the motion feel a little bit silly, basically. And then Gyro Man's going to just try and warp around a little bit. But, you know, the fun thing about this game is that bosses have increasing health as you go along through the Wily Park. So getting him out of the way first definitely helps. Okay, got him. So next up is Plant Man. His weakness is going to be Gyro Man, interestingly enough. Fun fact, Mega Man 6 was the first classic game classic main game I started speedrunning.
Oh, no.
Oh,
that was a quick plant barrier.
Well, at least it was a decent enough time. He didn't give me too much trouble outside of that one. But yeah, as you saw right there... Actually, I'm going to wait for a second. There we go. Dustman. Got him. So now I'm going to use the plant barrier in a similar way to how I used Leaf Shield in the previous course. Yeah, I want him to... Oh, no, that vanished, but I'll throw that one at him. Okay. Oh, he's doing the dust suck. I do not like the vacuum. Okay, unfortunately not enough to defeat him, but not too bad otherwise. Okay.
That's good.
Now for Magnet Man. That's going to be the tower. And easy as that. Yeah. It helps
Magnet Man is, if you know the timing, you can just easily catch Magnet Man in a nice rhythm, and this fight can be over. But if you miss, Unfortunately, Magnet Man will become one of the most annoying bosses of the game.
And he's doing exactly that.
Trap you in his in his pull. Oh, here we go. Steve Son's got a nice rhythm here. Hey. Hey. Hey, let's go, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah, that felt good. All right, next up, Gemini Man. I still think it would be really cool, by the way. Shout out to the Kamen Rider series. One of these days, I'd love to see a Kamen Rider series where the main protagonist is 2 riders and they share the power of Gemini. That would be a really cool concept. But yeah, Gemini Man's clones are going to share a hitbox. Magnet Missile is his weakness, but of course not enough ammo, so I'm just going to try and make do with my Buster Shot. Looks like he's going to do the Twin Shot. Whenever he does that Twin Shot, he's completely invulnerable. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. Not really accurate to his Mega Man 3 battle AI, where he should be completely vulnerable, regardless of what attack he's really doing. Alright, last but not least is Napalm Man. Now, I'm gonna use his intended weakness, but I gotta be very considerate of where I'm at, because Gemini Laser is a very nice weapon to use, but if you miss once, you're going to be sitting there for quite a little while, because if you needed to, say, switch out of the laser, you'd have to wait for all of your projectiles to go away. So yeah,
there can be a maximum of 2 lasers, so basically he would be trapped into using that weapon. But great job, no misfires.
Oh, okay, that's the first miss. Oh well. So back to Devil. Oh come on. Oh man. That's a little better. All right, now he's gonna go into
switch. Napalm.
Yep.
Switch. No. Run to the corner. Run to the other corner. And then,
now he went into the corner.
You got to release it against the wall. Against the wall.
Okay.
Don't hit him with it. You got to release it against the wall.
He's jumping though.
Go walk toward the wall.
That's
if you're
more
too
like
far from the wall, it won't go.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these these attacks that stack in the game that are kind of hard to use. I mean, even for like some of the pro players, it's really only myself and Priya-san, like the Japanese runners, and then recently Bradfield-san, who's kind of came in and learned these strats, but they're pretty difficult because they require basically the attack being exactly on top of the hitbox, and it's a pretty amazing exploit in the game where you can do almost like a one-hit KO against the Yellow Devil there by like throwing out the mini bombs. The game just doesn't know what to do with the hitbox.
Oh.
Great job. Oh.
Dang. He's giving me the jukes. All right. That's good. And I'll take the intentional reset because I was at low health, so I figured, yeah, I'll just do that. And then let's go. Shout out to DBK's kids, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's morning time here. It's exactly 7:40 a.m.
You're fine. It's all good. I got a couple of Speed community friends. Yeah, shout out to my pal David TKI. Okay. Come on. Oh, no, there we go. Nice. All right, cool. And only one more. Oh, there we go again. Only one more course to go. The reason I'm trying to press the start button, by the way, is that, and I didn't know this for the longest time, you can easily skip through cutscenes just by using that side button. There we go. Now, okay. Onto the Mega Man 7 bosses, and I'm going to start with Slash Man. Arguably, he's a lot more aggressive of a boss, and a weird choice to go first, but as I mentioned with Gyro Man, starting off has his health bar at the low range, so it easily allows for a lot more of a decent time going, and his weapon also turns out to be really good for the next Robot Master, despite it not being his weakness. So here we go. Got him. Junkman time. This guy can be pretty annoying, potentially. It all depends on when he decides to go invincible. And I do mean that he can choose to just go completely invincible and then jump from side to side. It's not a fun pattern. But that was a very good time. Alright, Freeze Man. Junk Shield. We got one more shield weapon. It's not your traditional shield. Unlike the Leaf Shield and the Plant Barrier, this one has 3 projectiles, and when you decide to shoot it, it doesn't go in a certain direction, rather it just splits outward, and that's about it. Yeah, that was pretty alright. Not too bad. With Mr. Ice Age himself, the Freeze!
Yeah, I'm surprised you used Junk Shield there. We usually just use the Mega Man shot trick there. But yeah, Slash Man, by the way, one of the reasons this attack is so good is that it can come out so quickly in the corner, so you can literally just mash, mash, mash. And the bosses in this game sometimes put themselves in a state where they take too much damage. Well, they basically are. They have auto armor of sorts, but they can take extra damage.
That was so weird. I've never seen that before. The game just took a moment to process that Shade Man was already dead.
You're too fast, that's all right.
Yeah, no, that...
You want to get behind. Let the wind take you, and then you get behind. Yep. Yeah, Junkman, by the way, the old route, everyone used to fight Junkman, like, at the end. And it was the most confusing thing, because Junkman literally gets harder, though later on you fight him, and those invincibility states are more frequent to come out. In fact, they can take up anywhere from like 15 to 20 seconds. But so far, it's been a great run.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to try... Steve Sound's going to try and use the special here, and then jump up toward... There you go, just like that.
Ooh, okay, well, that's no problem. Still got enough coins. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I pressed the switch button.
It's alright.
Okay. Okay. By the way, in case you're curious as to why some of these robots are weak to weapons that they're not normally weak to, that was just Capcom's decision to accompany the whole 6 robot masters per course spiel. But Slash Man is actually weak to Freeze Man's weapon, which is actually something that did indeed happen in Mega Man 7 proper, as sort of a soft weakness to essentially make him a decent first choice within the second group of robot masters. So that's a really nice throwback to that game for sure. And also, if it wasn't obvious, Power Battle and Power Fighters both use the art style of Mega Man 7, so this is one of the last times you really get to see that in an official Capcom game. But yeah,
nice
that was Van Pookin. And one more Wily Robot Machine with a very trippy background, I should add. Right. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just
It's not junk here. Slash, yep. Up, down, slash. Yeah, try and bait the hands, and then you do the max jump. Okay, one. Oh, nice. Okay.
Remind me again?
It should be electric here. So
right.
Jump up where the lightning just fell, and then...
Yeah, my mind's blanked on that one.
There. All right. There's a couple... Actually, nice thing about this game is there's always, like, multiple choices. Like, technically, Slash Man here does so much damage. You could potentially like run through this area with Slash Man or with other weapons. This one you can do. You have several options.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Slash Man. That's what I was supposed to do for this capsule fight. Well, let's see what happens. Time!
There you go, GG.
Nice. And that's at least a 2-minute PB on my part, so let's go.
Yeah, I think that was the best run you've ever had.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed.
Heck yeah. Very good time, very good time. If you're curious as to how fast this can really go, though, DB mentioned Prius. check out their run. It's under 10 minutes. You can actually beat all 3 of these courses in under 10 minutes, so I'm definitely going to try and see if I can't get my time to at least get as close as possible within at least the month of May, because I like to consider the M months mega months, and sometimes I like to revisit a few things here and there. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic game. This was the first classic game I ever picked up in terms of speedrunning, and I owe it all to I owe my introduction to this to the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which was the only other way that you could really play this game at home for the longest time. So yeah, still have my disc for the GameCube as well. But yeah, overall, this was a good run, and special thanks to SpeedGaming for allowing me to showcase it. DB, where can these wonderful people follow you if they'd like to check out the stuff that you do?
You can just follow me on Twitch. You can even just right-click my name, click follow in a new tab, and then make sure you stay here. But yeah, if you want to learn this game, definitely come to the Mega Man group or come to the Speedy Fist group and just reach out. I'm happy to teach. I taught a lot of the new runners. Even the other Japanese runners, I've kind of taught the tricks to. So I'm more than happy. I'm not running the game currently seriously this year, just because I went really hard previously. But a lot of the tricks, if you put a little bit of effort in, this game I would actually say it's just cool. It's cool to show off. They're even re-releasing it in the new Street Fighter 6 game, apparently. So
yes.
Just imagine you could go in Street Fighter 6 and then be like, hey, let me do a speed run real quick while I'm waiting for my matches of this game. Like, that's how quick you could be at it. Steve-san is a fantastic runner in this game. I think he's played this game the most at events, so I'm just always happy that he's showing people this game, showing them the glory of CPS1, CPS2 Capcom games. So thank you very much, Steve.
And thank you, DB. It's always a pleasure to have you along for the ride. And yeah, if you folks would like to follow me, I'm on Twitch at TempestMask1000. That's also my YouTube channel name. And I also have a Twitter at It's Tempest Steve, where you can see my stream updates and other things I like to post. This won't be the final run that I'm doing for the schedule, though. On Sunday, if you want to go ahead and check out the Sonic block, I'll be doing Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. But for the time being, coming up next is, funnily enough, the sequel game, Power Fighters, and that's going to be excuse me for a second, I'm slipping up with the name, but yeah. Our next runner will be doing the sequel game, so yeah, thanks again for supporting No Kid Hungry during the course of the event. Let's keep on raising money, and until next time, ciao Michi.